Right. Hello everyone, I'm Oracle Unicorn, and this is the weekly reading for Scorpio. Okay, I'm going to lay out some charms. Okay, so your main first charm that I have for you, and this is the little like sayings from the tea yoga things. Like, yeah, I totally decided to just start keeping them and adding them into everything. And it says, think seriously and think honestly, which is interesting because you got the brown heart. Okay. Yeah, instead of the gold heart, because I have a gold heart in there. You got the brown heart. So I feel with thinking seriously and honestly, you're looking more into your heart and nurturing your heart, because I have this tab here. It's Mother Kombucha. It's a fermented tea that's made here in St. Pete, and I really love it. So I kept the little tabs. So to me, it's like the Mother Earth. And so you're working with the Mother Earth, I feel, and healing a lot when it comes to your heart and your emotions, because you did get the shell. So, and you've got like it's a conch shell, yes, but you've got the spiral. What do they call it? The Fibonacci spiral. The Fibonacci spiral. So it's like you're spiraling into like the root of your pain and working with nature to be able to heal it. And you do have like a clear, like you're finding this like clear like stone inside of you that's totally going to transform your heart. And I feel it's working with your solar plexus, because this one has yellow in it. It's got a yellow like streak in it. So I feel it's working with your solar plexus and listening to your intuition on what nature is sending omens to you about what to really think about honestly when it comes to your heart and your emotions, and with healing your heart. Okay? Wow, that was awesome. I love that. That was the first time I did those. Yeah, I planned on being able to do them, but I just have never done them. Okay. And this is my, it's divination of the ancients, and it's spirit animals, but it's the different spirit animals than what y'all have on YouTube. This is like, I don't even remember like really what the I call it my like universal deck. Yeah, pretty much. It's my universal deck. I call it my universal deck. And then I'm going to be using my rabbit hole deck, okay? And this is a combination of spellcaster's deck and the Wonderland deck. So that's why I call it my rabbit hole deck. So this is my rabbit hole deck, alright, Scorpio, and I'm going to use my universe deck, okay? And so what I usually do is I lay out the oracles and clarify with a tarot. What kind of messages do we have for our dear Scorpios? And thank you so much for all the beautiful messages and allowing me to be able to really connect with the universal nature and vibrations to give the best, clearest message for those that are watching. And please remember, this is a general reading. This may not resonate with everyone, but there could be something in here that's small that resonates with you. Take what resonates and hones in on your heart, that pulls at your heartstrings, or that pulls on your solar plexus strings, and take it and leave the rest that just does not seem to fit you, okay? All right. Any more messages for our dear Scorpios? You did get the wisdom card that is underneath the shell. So I feel this is asking you to use your wisdom and honing in on your emotional like pulls that's pulling at you emotionally. That's asking you to see more and focus within the heart, because you got the focus card underneath the heart. And you have transmutation that is under think seriously, with think seriously and think honestly. So it's really stripping away, yeah, it's really stripping away what you feel that was kind of like giving you illusions in a way. And that's what you're focusing on within your heart, is the illusions of what it is that is blocking your emotions of what you really want to go for within your dreams. Okay, because you did get the dream card and that wisdom is above it. So I feel your dreams are casting a lot of you've got a lot of wisdom coming to you and messages of nature. Yeah, because you've got nature here. That's awesome. Messages of nature about the wisdom and questions that you have, and that's fated for you to understand with certainty and clarity in this certainty. Okay, because you do have the wheel of fate, the wheel of fortune in this. So that's very beautiful. Can I get one more card, please? Thank you. And you're changing the projection of what you thought upon of yourself, or what it is on how maybe others thought upon you and pressed this imprint upon you that was just an illusion, because you do have the scrutiny card as your overall energy. But don't be worried, because you totally have the confirmation card about the scrutiny and projection that was either being printed on you, or what you were being printed on of a specific situation that was being held within illusions. Okay, and you're coming into the wisdom about that, and you're shedding off literally all of those illusions, or maybe naysayers just trying to imprint negativity upon you. Okay, and underneath that you had responsibility. So you're taking your own, like, I don't want to say your own life and your own responsibilities, but it's like, what I want to say is you're taking your own like perception, and you're taking your own like what you want to project outside of yourself with responsibility. Like, instead of like not really knowing what it is that you wanted to project, you're kind of like no longer taking in information from other people to reshape you in a way. You are allowing their opinions to be opinions, and then searching in with yourself about how you truly feel about it, and how what you really want to honor within yourself with your own heart. And I feel that's what you're really working on when it comes to your heart, and it being brown and not the golden heart. Okay, and so now we're going to add some more and clarify some more with my rabbit hole deck. Alright, what are the messages? Oh goodness. Yeah, you're really moving into progress with this. You are really honing in and like going full force into understanding this. Okay, and you are no longer waiting for ships. You're just like, you're focusing on exactly what it is you want to go for, and you're just going for it. You're like, I'm no longer waiting for this to just kind of like fall or anything. You're like seeing it, and then you're just like, okay, I'm just going to just take it and go with it. And that's what I really feel is like, maybe your ship did come in and that's what it's saying, but some of you, it's like, I'm just no longer waiting anymore, because this is actually causing me more hurt to sit here and wait around for it to just kind of, you're taking an action into what you want the outcome to be in a way. Like, yeah, and you're really shining out what it is that you want out of this. Okay, and your wisdom about it is crossed with a pentacle. So either something that you're waiting to come in, oh, it's you making a decision, like you giving out an offer. Okay, and you're kind of crossed about this offer. It's almost like you kind of have an idea, but you're not all the way for sure of how you're going to pursue it, because you feel the off and negative energy behind you trying to keep you from going after it. Okay, clarify the, because about like truths that were said and maybe you're a little bit confused about, but it is fated for all of this to come out. It's almost like you walked away from something you really worked hard for, and you're kind of was like mourning over something that you were really working hard for, but you're now standing in your fiery truth and understanding the danger behind going after this. But I'm really feeling you're totally ready to go in for it full force, because you have the Nine of Pentacles, and that's just like you're really grounded within this decision. You're really understanding that that's really what you want, and the Page of Pentacles came out twice, so you are going into giving out this offer, or this offer is while you're working on what you need to work on with yourself, instead of just sitting there waiting for an offer and not really working on too much of anything. You're going in and stripping these illusions away about this offer, giving this, I mean, you got the Chariot twice. Dang, Scorpio, you really like get going when it comes to like you making a decision. Yeah, you even got the Hierophant. It's going to be, you're giving up a fight about something that you're kind of hesitant on walking away from. Okay, and you're just kind of just giving up the fight about it. Like you're like, this is no longer worth my time and energy, and you know what, I'm going after something that is more serving, something that, you know, you came inside yourself about asking these questions and what it is, the direction that you needed to go. And I feel as if you really asked your heart about it, and your heart and mind kind of was not aligned and kind of played games with you. But then you really saw and started getting messages in your dreams about what it is that really needs to be cut out. Yeah, totally be cut out. You even got the Nine of Pentacles again. It's almost like you're really going forth into understanding the direction that really meant for you and that calls to your heart, and giving out this offer, or this offer coming in for you, and finding inside what it is that you just need to walk away from that was not working in your favor, and you're going forth for it. And I feel you're going towards someone that is of the same vibration as you are, and they're just kind of working a little bit upon them. They're working upon themselves and their own dreams, and going into their own direction in this, and giving up control. Like it's like you're giving up like control of like a fear, like because fear of the like control in fear, because you have the Devil upside down. And with this Devil, I feel it's like you're just no longer like listening to like what was being spout out from negativity behind you. I mean, you're having total clarity into this. Like all of the illusions are quickly being stripped away. You're giving up like this fight in something, and going towards like more stability. Like this is like being happy within that stability and giving out truth, giving out a extreme clarity of truth, or receiving an extreme clarity of truth, and no longer sitting back and just waiting for other things to happen to play in. And it was like that was the illusion for you, is waiting for something to just kind of like unfold itself. You finally stepped in, was just like, okay, I'm no longer waiting with this. This is not helping me waiting about this. And yeah, you definitely stand in a fiery passion about your certainty and truths of clarity that you came into, and you really started to see what was like actually holding you back, and what was really an illusion for you. Alright, let me clarify that for me, please. Twice, okay. it's like, okay, you listen to the, you really took in the omens that have been happening and stepped into a position of, like, from a page like offer, and went into a fiery passion like offer, and then into a kind of like more like grounded, like stronger strength of like confidence with offer, and with like standing true to you with communication about it and not holding back the communication about it. It's like you're no longer going the direction you were trying to go, which would have been kind of more peaceful in a way, but it wasn't as fulfilling as this direction you were afraid of. And you're going to bring a lot of communication into this. And that's what I feel is what really brought out the Knight of Wands with this, with certainty of the passion you have towards this, and bringing in more of a grounded communication within it, okay? And I feel with, this is communication with a very truthfully blunt person, and you are also coming in with this truthfully, because there's a mirror behind this, okay? There's such a mirror behind this. So I feel this is both of you with this communication. It's like this, okay, I gotta show you how I'm seeing this. But it might be backwards to y'all. But I gotta show you how I'm seeing this. Okay. That's probably backwards to y'all. But, alright. See, it's like you're coming out of going in a direction you were going, and standing more in your truth and of an offer you're wanting to communicate with. Okay. Right? Which is going towards, the wands are going towards this person, but it's both of you, okay? I don't feel these are two people. I feel this is like a mirroring of both of you, okay? Doing this with each other. So I'm going to do it this way, okay? Like, you're coming, both of you, or you're going and granting this communication out in a truthful and nurturing way, like blunt truthful and nurturing way, like standing like, okay, this is this and this and this and this, but doing it in kind of like in a nurturing way, like instead of going rah, 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 it's like you brought the two together, and both of y'all are doing it. It's like, that's why the mirror is there, and it's like both of y'all are doing it with each other, like laying serious grounds out with this, okay? And the scrutiny behind it, like all of it, the pain, this is what you're talking about, the pain it caused, the inside wisdom it created, and this is all confirming all of it, and the I feel the hold it had on both of you, the mental hold it had on both of you, okay? The mental hold it had on both of you, whether this be a work situation, a love situation, or a family member situation, whatever befits your whatever befits your area is how it is, and you can always switch the roles if it sounds like this is the other person and the other one is you, okay? But this is how I'm being asked to describe this out, okay? Scorpio, It's like you had mental tie and conflict about it and holding yourself back, and it caused a lot of Nine of Swords energy between the both of you. Both of you had this. I mean, this mirror imaging is really, really amplified greatly. It was like, but I feel on Scorpio's side, you held back a lot more truth than the other person did, and now you're willing to release it. And you're coming, I feel, even though the Hermit is here, I feel as if this person's coming out of the Hermit stage in enlightenment about all the scrutiny, all of what you truly have, what you want to go for, and what you truly feel in your heart. Okay? And I'm going to give you some Moon Oracle cards. And luck's on your side with this, okay? So this direction that you're really wanting to go for, luck is on your side. Your dreams need a practical plan. Some adjustments with this is required, but this is going to give you a lot of healing, okay, Scorpio? A lot of healing. Like, you're totally going to start like really getting like understanding and serious, like mirror flip back on you, and you're just gonna be like, oh, okay, I get it. Alright, and now I always take a card from my winged enchantment and I read it from the book for y'all, and I change some things if I feel that's not the best advice to go about things. I do that. Alright, what kind of messages do we have for our dear Scorpio? Scorpio, this is it. Duck. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Your ancestors are right behind you on this, okay? Your spirits and ancestors are really bringing in a lot of like messages about this whole thing and really pushing you into this direction, and you're kind of like reflecting like upon about it, because you can see the grandma up here and the lady in the tree, and he's like reflecting about everything in the water, like self-reflection about, and I feel about like how you feel about it and the direction, two directions that you're being brought into vision with, and like tearing everything down and ripping the illusions away, like seeing beyond like the illusional factor of what is reflected on the water to going more deep in. Okay, and that's 9. This is like coming into your whole completion with yourself about it. Okay, I am Duck, the complexity of emotion. I am the master of the undercurrents. I am the healing of the heart. I am the surge of inner motivations. You need to be aware of what drives you, what feelings are pushing you forward, which ones are drowning your progress. I am a creature of navigational purpose. You have to learn when to dive deeper and when to gently skim the surface. I am the equalizer of the polarities. Let yourself balance the rush of subconscious flow with the peace of equilibrium. Allow the experience of emotional catharsis, but do not forget to release the heavy entanglements. Feel your responses, but do not become overwhelmed. I am progress. I am growth. There is great healing in the waters. You are cathartic. You are exploring the depths. You are fluidity. You are Duck. Beautiful. Alright, and that is your reading for Scorpio. Please remember to like and subscribe and share all of Facebook. Alright, thank y'all so much. I love y'all, and Unicorn out.